8 hours after I gave birth, a nurse walked into the room and said, "There are people here claiming to be your parents. They left a gift basket and a note saying, 'Welcome, little one.'" I hadn't spoken to them in over a decade. They showed up like they had every right to. When I was 7, my parents took in my sister's friend Mila. She was treated like royalty while I became the spare child in my own home. Mila made me her target, mocking me, throwing things when no one was watching, once spitting at me hard enough to hit my ear. Every time I told my parents, it was the same routine, concerned faces, then excuses. She's had a hard childhood. You need to try harder to understand her. That was the moment I understood my safety meant nothing in that house. When I was 9, Mila took my seat at the dinner table and smirked. "Oops, no chair for you. Guess you don't belong here." My parents said nothing. My grandfather pulled up a small table and sat beside me like a wall. For a few weeks they pretended to fix things, then Mila came back worse. When I was 12, my parents announced she was moving into my room, smiling like they'd saved the world. In the hallway, she'd whisper, "Bet it stings knowing they chose me over you." I ran to my grandparents at 13 and completely fell apart. My grandma said, quiet and furious, "I will tear that whole house down before I let them destroy you." I moved in with them and went completely no contact, until a mutual friend mentioned I was pregnant. The messages flooded in. I replied once, "You are not meeting my child." 2 days later, my partner opened the door and went still, my mom holding a pink gift bag with a giraffe, my dad with a shaky expression I'd never seen before. I said, "You raised Mila, go be grandparents to her kids." I shut the door and cried afterward, not from sadness, just from emptiness. Then Mila rewrote history on social media. My parents commented, "Always our girl." I commented back that she spat on me and laughed while I cried. Mila's only response, "Still jealous." My mom showed up with an envelope of letters and warned me my child would resent me for keeping family away. I told her, "The family that treated my pain like background noise, I'll take my chances." They stocked my entire baby registry and signed notes, "Grandma and Grandpa." My mom posted a grandparent announcement online, so I had my lawyer send a cease and desist. Then labor came. The second my daughter cried, everything in me locked into place. Not them, not ever. 8 hours later, that nurse walked in. I said, "No, absolutely not." Security escorted them out. My mom emailed afterward, "I don't know what we did that was so unforgivable." I didn't respond. I wasn't punishing them. I was protecting my daughter from people who wear love like a costume they put on when they want an audience. My grandparents held my baby right after me. My grandpa joked she already had his nose, and my grandma cried into her tiny shoulder. For the very first time in as long as I could remember, I felt completely safe.